Universe is going to hit you back if you're doing stupid, unhealthy stuff. I mean, it's just going to hit you back. It's actually for your own good, really. I don't care if you call it karma or what, reap what you sow or what, but it's going to hit you back. And it's a lot of time. It's a wake up call, and there's always precogs, and it gives you a warning. You always get these warnings, right? Warning, warning. Don't go here. Don't go here. Don't go this path. It's not based on legalism. It's just based on pretty much common sense. It's based on love and truth and common sense that you know what you should and shouldn't be doing. I got something going on with these lights for some reason. It's like wake up, wake up. Still. There's always a warning of some kind. But if you're just going around like nothing's nothing's watching you. Here's the deal. The reason people don't see the warnings is because they don't think anybody's watching them. The universe, God, the angels, the whole thing is the watchers. Daniel chapter 2 and chapter 4, I think, talk about the watchers. Everything's watching you. And so the reason people don't heed the warning is because they think they're unseen. They're not. And it might be something to do with your childhood where you felt like you were unseen when you were a child. Nobody saw you. And so you think that's the way everything is. It's not. God knows every grain of sand, every hair on your head, everything. Knows your thoughts. He's actually, your thoughts are either in tune with God or anti. And if they're anti, God is really sending things and people into your life to reconfigure your mind. He has to use this system. God can't look on sin, right? So you're kind of down here in his place. If you're saved and you have the mind of Christ, you're in his place down here to shake somebody out of their slumber, out of their antichrist mind. This is why the devil has such a big matrix of lies to keep people in a box. Instead of God's box, they create this kind of man-made box. You want to be in the mind of God, not some other person's mind or belief system. You want God's mind on every issue. And so when you step into that and you get serious about it and you really go 100% as much as you can, and you look around you and you see everybody's in their own little delusional world, you just shake your head and say, wait a minute. Everything's a ship. God wants you to manage your ship. And your mind is part of your ship. It's actually a word, if you look the word worship up, it just means give worth. It's worthship. Who gets the worth, the honor, the praise, the worth? It's not like God is trying to turn you into a slave because he wants you to be free, but God doesn't want you to hurt yourself. He wants you to be free to worship him, give him the honor. And and the worth and the praise and say, oh, it's all by him. He did it all. He's holding it all together. The devil, he wants you to worship him, but under slavery. He don't care if you like it or not. He wants you to worship him, and if he has to force you, he'll force you. Worship me, the devil would say. If you don't, we're going to cut your head off. If you don't worship Lucifer, and one of the ways that he gets you to worship him is to get you to worship yourself first. And if you worship yourself, you know you're going back to the grave. You know your body's weak and you need food and you need sleep, and how can you worship yourself when you're just a weak creature? And so the devil wants to make slaves. That's why the Jezebel spirit wants to enslave you. That's why the legalist wants to enslave you, because they want to be worshipped. You might say, well, God is a bad God because he wants to be worshipped. Well, he gets worshipped just by who he is, but what about all the people in your life who want worship? Are they bad? Why do you worship them? Why do you worship, what is this place here? Some kind of union, some kind of secret society thing. Why do you worship the Freemasons? Why do you worship your country? Why do you worship anything in the natural? Why do you worship the stars, the moon, the earth, the trees, the whales, the birds? Why do you, if God is bad, why are you worshiping something else? You're going to be worshiping something. Why do you worship yourself? You must be bad. If you want to worship yourself, you're just as evil as you say God is. He's holding it all together. Who has more love, you or God? Who has the greatest love? God is love. So who gets the praise and the honor and the glory? Who really loves you the right way? Your ex didn't. They didn't know you and they didn't love you the right way. But God knows you, and He's working it all out for your good, right? He's working everything out for your good. The question is, does he get the honor and the glory and the praise and the recognition that he's doing it all? Even in your mind, he's holding your mind together. Do you understand?